Holy hell, it's only 70 degrees, but it's super hot. I mean, this jacket you're not going fast enough. You are going to feel the heat. Quick little discussion video here. A lot of you, or a good amount of you, have probably found my channel, or have at least seen my video, my parody of the Yamsters, Mr. Yammie Noob himself. And if you're keeping up with the latest moto vlogging drama, he is in the news again. Not for causing any kind of controversy, really. Although kind of. But for those of you who don't know, he's recently gotten into another crash, unfortunately. I guess going on some back twisty roads, and unfortunately he crashed head-on into a Porsche. Mr. Truck, don't kill me. So he crashes into this Porsche, he gets hurt, no one hears from him for a while. A video surfaces where some footage of him flying off his bike, but where the real controversy comes from, a lot of people got upset by the fact that he did crash, like the reasons why he crashed. I don't know if you guys were supposed to cross just then. People thought he was Yammie Noob was completely in the wrong for the crash, and others aren't upset about the crash itself, but what he's done after the crash, the way he's kind of, I guess if you will, used the crash to raise money, a GoFundMe for him. And people don't really like the idea of him creating a GoFundMe related to his crash, making t-shirts and things like that. People find that a little controversial. And other people are upset by the way he was riding. People feel like he was riding beyond his limits, that he really shouldn't be riding like that. And the reason I'm bringing this all up right now is because that parody video I made has been recently getting more attention. And as a result, people have been commenting on it, and it's as though they're writing to him directly. They think like Yammie Noob is constantly checking on my video, seeing what people are commenting on it. I doubt he is. I doubt he ever has, really. I mean, he made one comment saying, "Great video, dude." Thank you, Yammie, if you're watching this for whatever reason. But I guess my question is, should we really be hating Yammie for his crash? This is just kind of more of like an opinionated video where I'm asking you guys to weigh in on what side you're on. Do you think Yammie was in the wrong? Do you think he should not have done that way, done a GoFundMe for his crash, created t-shirts and things like that, and maybe taken the topic a little lightly? I do think one way to look at it that might be a little bit of an issue is that the way he's talking about the crash, he's taking it lighthearted, and I realize that as a motor vlogger and as the personality he creates online for himself, he's kind of like a lot of other motor vloggers, you know, kind of a lighthearted, fun, outgoing guy, kind of energetic and things like that. He's kind of trying to make light of a serious situation. Yes, he's gotten seriously injured, and I feel for him. It's terrible that he had that happened to him, and I would never wish that on my worst enemies. I in no way hate the guy, but a lot of people are inciting hateful comments on my video towards him, which upsets me. I realize, use your turn signal. It doesn't kill you to use your turn signal, I swear to God. Is that really reason to hate on the guy? I mean, I realize this is what, his second or third crash now. He's not exactly a good role model. I think that could be the potentially big issue here, in that he takes an issue which is serious. He got seriously injured, but at the same time he should maybe raise awareness as to what he did wrong and why it shouldn't happen, and how, because there's a lot of obviously young people watching his videos, my videos, every motovlogger's videos. It's just YouTube. Anyone can access these videos. And it's important for his viewers to realize that he was in the wrong, partly, in that he could have avoided the accident in part. And maybe, and I want to have you guys weigh in, maybe it wasn't the most appropriate thing for him to start a GoFundMe for his accident like that. I realize medical costs are expensive, and I think he's mentioned in his videos, like, he's not going to get another Daytona. This is the second Daytona he's fixed up, or he's gotten. I've personally said a number of times, and I've even spoken to my friends who also are into motovlogs, and I've talked about him specifically, the reason why, or where he lacks in terms of his videos, and why he's not like a perfect motovlogger, is that I have noticed that he does ride way beyond his limits, in my opinion. This is why he continues to injure himself, if you will. He is pushing himself in his bike beyond a skill level which I think he would be comfortable at. I mean, he's only been riding for what, 2 or 3 years? And with a lot of motovloggers in general, I mean, you see them just being hooligans. I'm not just talking about speeding, but the way they ride and the places they pass and things like that, situations that they really should avoid doing. For newer riders, less experienced riders, or people just who want to get into maybe just on a motorcycle for the first time, or even just motovlogging, he's not exactly the best role model for that. And again, it's super unfortunate that he has been injured, that he did crash, and it absolutely sucks. And I don't hate him. I have complete respect for him and everyone else who makes videos online here, motovloggers who rides a bike and all that. But the reason I bring this up is just everyone's been commenting on my videos recently with very hateful comments towards him. While I realize why they might be going in that direction, I think it's still important to respect the guy, to wish him the best, while at the same time understanding that, yes, what he has done could have probably been avoided had he been a little more careful and ridden more within his limits. Where is this? I thought this would be an interesting video to make, especially right now. I'm surprised that people are still commenting on it. His crash was, what, like 3 weeks ago? Yet I guess a lot of people are just learning about it, or for one reason or another, my video is being suggested as related to someone else may be talking about the topic, and maybe they think I'm hating on Yammie. I want to be clear, I never hated on the guy with all the videos I made, even though it was a parody. It was a fun parody. But at the same time, it is important for me, I think, to share my opinion as a fellow motovlogger, how I think you should respond to his crash. With everyone's mistakes, it's a learning opportunity, not for just the person who got in the accident, but for the person viewing the accident. You can learn from that and realize, oh, here's a good example of what I should not do, and what can happen if I am, in fact, riding beyond my skill level. And at the same time, you should be respectful for the guy. Don't hate on him. We're all brothers and sisters here, you know? And it's important that we stay together even in times of other people's faults, you know? I personally would like to see the Yamsters, if he hasn't already, I'm not really too close with this content, so don't call me out if he has already, but I think it's important for him to maybe make an awareness video. This dude has been constantly trying to do weird shit. He should make an awareness video just talking about his crash and maybe raising awareness of it. That's all I think, guys. Hopefully this was an enjoyable video. Let me know what you guys think down below, and until next time, peace.